It's the new 103.1 Max FM, classic hits of the 70s, 80s, and more. I'm Christina K. When you think classic hits, you think REO Speedwagon. And I'm here with Kevin. This is such an honor to be here with you today at the Paramount, the studio at the Paramount.
Yeah, pretty cool.
We were just
pretty
drooling
cool
over the venue, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I just got the tour of the whole place, all the little secret hideaways. There's a lot of trouble to be gotten into
There
here
is.
if one had a propensity for that sort of activity. Woo.
And the crowd is always so amazing here, so you're in for a real treat tonight.
That's what I've heard.
This is your first time playing.
First time playing. This is my first time in this whole vibe here, man. You got the street life going on. You got the venue happening, all the little secret rooms, and
the heart of New York right here, the heart of Long Island.
Man, it's awesome. And the backstage area is such so that like our dressing rooms are like right next to where all these little hidden goodies are going on too. So
it's really easy to get lost.
It's a party up there.
It's awesome. And so you're from Chicago, right?
I'm born and raised in Chicago, Southern California, for as long as I can remember.
So we have to have the debate since we're in New York.
Oh.
The pizza debate, man.
Oh, I thought we were talking the Cubs Mets. I thought
we can get in trouble for that one right now.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say which team from Chicago that I'm for in that. No, so also the pizza debate.
The pizza debate.
Well, I'll tell you this. My father-in-law, rest his soul, was a Sicilian, and he started a pizza restaurant in a place called Racine, Wisconsin, which is just across the border from Chicago, across the Wisconsin line.
Yeah.
Now he made a type of Chicago pizza that has the thin, crisp crust. That's very kind of, not a lot of cheese, just kind of like.
I love that.
It's like when you take a bite, it's like it like snaps. It's like crisp.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of pizza I grew up on in Chicago. Now over the years, Chicago has become known for kind of the deep dish, the real gooey, cheesy stuff. There's something to be said for that too. So what are we talking here? What when you say New York pizza,
I was thinking the deep dish Chicago.
Okay,
and then
versus
you have the total opposite, not the thin crust.
Okay,
but New York is very, there's not as much dough. There's a lot of cheese and sauce and all the good stuff on top of it.
So I'm supposed to sit here in New York and tell you.
There's a lot of people watching right now. So
let me get this
Kevin,
straight.
answer.
So I'm born and raised in Chicago. I'm supposed to sit in New York and tell you which pizza I like better. Let's see. I'm going to have to say New York.
Yeah! Very good.
And if I'm elected, and when I'm elected, ladies and gentlemen, I promise.
So one of my favorite REO Speedwagon facts that you guys started in college.
Yeah, the band started on campus down in Champaign, which is where the University of Illinois is located.
Yeah.
There's an amazing music scene down there in the early 70s, and because it was a college, there were so many students, and it was kind of the Vietnam War was going on, so the youth movement was just very strong. Music was, as it still is today, but then music was even. People were identifying so closely with bands and artists and music, and we bought albums, and you'd buy an album and you'd bring that album home, and you would just you'd sit down, put your headphones on, and listen to the whole thing, read along with the lyrics. It was a very
different time today.
Yeah, it was kind of a golden age, I would say, perhaps.
Now, when you guys started, did you think, man, we got something good here, or are you just messing around, having fun?
Wait, I'm going to put speaking of headphones.
Headphones, yes. It's getting loud. You're
there
drawing
we
a crowd
go.
here.
Hi, Christine. How are you?
I'm great.
Now, what was your question again? Because I haven't heard anything you've said for the last 2 hours. Now we got a group of fine New Yorkers out there hanging out. Woo!
My question was, now I forgot too. Oh my goodness.
That's
when
all
you
right.
guys started in college, were
right.
you just having fun, or did you think we really got something good here?
Well, when we first started playing, it was obviously strictly to attract girls. That was what it was about, and
I think it worked. Just put that out there.
Well, most of us, it's like if you couldn't really play football or basketball, it was like, all right, what can I do to? But I always loved music. I always just kind of. Had a kind of a knack for it, and then when I kind of started well, the Beatles came out is what happened when I was in 7th grade, and I realized that they sang their own songs, they played their own instruments, and they wrote their own songs. And it was kind of the songwriting part of it that I kind of got hooked on, and just that idea of being able to come up with an idea and and record it and hear back what you heard in your head and see if you can match up what comes out of the speakers with kind of the idea that you had. That always is really fun. And then the payoff is to be able to go out and play the song. So it was always fun. But there came a point where I can't remember what song it was, but at some point I wrote a song and I kind of went, wow, I actually kind of like that song myself.
Nice
I'd kind of like to hear that on the radio. So I kind of had a feeling that maybe I had a shot at it.
And then it took a while before you got that first big hit too.
Yeah, totally. We played bars and anywhere we could. We had a 1972 Chevrolet Impala station wagon.
Oh my goodness.
That we traveled, the 5 band members and our tour manager and all of our luggage, and we just
cozy.
Oh yeah, it was cozy, all right. Back and forth from Champaign to Miami without a stop, stuff like that we would do. And we didn't care, man. We would do anything. We just loved to play, and we just kind of we started getting a feeling that maybe we, people started reacting to what we did, and you kind of start going, oh, okay, this feels good. Looks like people are our music getting through to people, and people are reacting to it, relating to it, and it is a feeling that you get, and you kind of go, all right, well now we gotta put the work in to see what we can do about spreading this a little bit.
And obviously you're not the only one who had that feeling, because you started in 1967, 2015, still going strong. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, from 67 to 71, it was before my time. The guys were they were college students. They were just kind of playing fraternity parties and stuff like that. It wasn't until our late great friend Gary Richrath joined the band in 1970. That's when record companies kind of started paying attention. Gary was just an amazing presence, and just physically, the guy was incredible, and he was a very unique guitar player and very driven, and good-hearted person. We miss him dearly.
We do as well. We do as well. So what do you think the biggest changes from the beginning of REO Speedwagon to current?
Biggest changes, wow. I honestly feel pretty much the same.
The same feeling.
I really do. I mean, we're fortunate in that we
we have New York pizza.
Look at that. This is what you're talking about,
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, a slice.
Yes.
Now, is the correct way to do this to kind of fold it in half like this? Is that
Everyone's got their opinion. I like to fold it over so you get it all in.
You get it all
in one
in
bite.
there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know if I'm going to eat pizza and try to talk into a microphone at the same time. But thank you there, Walter. Our tour manager, Walter Verson, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. Woo! Representing New York.
Very cool. So this pizza has just
it smells fantastic.
It's impossible for me to think of anything else besides pizza right now.
Other than the pizza.
I know.
Are you aware that REO Speedwagon, and there's a lot of people watching, I think some of you are, perfect examples of this, some of the most covered songs in karaoke, right? Are we guilty of it? Yeah, I know I am.
Very cool. I only tried karaoke once. I did my version of Livin' La Vida Loca.
Oh, you have to give us an example.
No, you don't understand. No, this was a night we were booked to play a show up in northern Michigan, and a storm came through. It was an outdoor show.
Oh, wow.
So the hotel we were staying at was where a lot of the other people that were coming to the show were supposed to be, and so the hotel was packed with us and 1,000 of REO Speedwagon family members, so the bar was rocking, and somehow I got plied with some, it might have been tequila that was the culprit.
Yep.
and tequila and karaoke.
Great mix.
It's a good combination up to a point, but
Until
until it's not exactly. So I tried to kind of put my own. I thought I knew that song well enough to. I did not know it. All I knew was "Living La Vida Loca." The rest
Killed
of it, Oh, I killed it all right. I was lucky I got out of there alive, as a matter of fact.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Well, I just want to say congratulations on the success of the band, and we cannot wait to see you perform tonight at the Paramount with your new favorite venue, right?
Man, this is totally my new favorite venue. This is it. In fact, we just talked about inside how this is going to be our new home in New York. It's just, right? It's amazing.
Well, you come visit us anytime in the studio here at the Paramount. We'll be waiting for you.
Right.
So with that pizza.
But you won't be able to find me. I'll be behind a bookcase in a private room somewhere. All right,
you so
Christine.
much.
Thank you, sweetheart. Nice to meet you. Thanks, everybody. See you inside. I'm taking my pizza.